So I was just given this motor for free. It's a TRX250 something. I don't know. It's a Honda 250 motor. So 87 model probably, maybe early 90s. It doesn't have electric start. It's just got a kickstart, as you can see right there. And the only thing I see that's wrong with it, besides it's dirty, needs to be cleaned up, is the piston rings. And the piston is a little scarred up. You can see a little bit. You see that scarring and right there. That's about it. Everything else is fairly decent. The cylinder, it looks like it could be honed out and cleaned. I remember he said something about the camshafts being worn out, but honestly it looks like it still worked to me. The lobes still look fine. Even the little tappets look better than the ones on my 300EX. So I don't see what he was saying about that. But the only thing I've seen so far is this piston. That top ring is stuck. The oil ring is in there. It's worn out though. We'll tear it open, take a look at it, see what's all wrong with it, and then we'll see if we can get it running, if I can find a piston for it. I'll have to figure out what model it is for certain before I can buy any parts for it. So I'm attempting to get this piston ring out. It's a pain in the butt. Not the ring, but the... Okay, as you can see, I got the piston off. It's a pain in the butt. Pretty much knocked everything off the table trying to do it. But there's the piston. Right there's where it's scarred up. So yeah, that thing wasn't any good. Anyway, that's what I had to do. I had to take an old socket, mount it to the end of that, and that thing's probably not going to come off now. But that thing was in there tight. The little piece flew off over here. I don't know why it was so hard. I guess it's just seized on there. But yeah, it didn't want to come out. Tiny bit of up and down play. There's a lot of side to side though. But that's okay. I can live with that. So all we need is piston rings. This thing should fire up. The gasket kit. I have a 300EX gasket kit. I don't know if it'll fit. Probably not. But I'm going to look around my stash right now, see if I can find a piston. If not, I'll order one. Back with you. Thank you. So, as I've been over here looking at this motor, I'm also going to need a timing chain. Either the boy didn't give that to me, or he doesn't have one, or something. I didn't know if maybe it's down in here or something. I don't know. But I have a old timing chain. I'm not sure if it'll work though. But obviously I'm going to try it before I buy one. But I don't know. I doubt it's going to be long enough. That would be too easy. Nasty.
Oh, that's nasty.
I'm gonna take the clutch off and this to get the timing chain. Shit. How about that shit? Yeah, I did it. I didn't take it. Be alright though. I hate when they put reverse thread shit in. So, get the motor cleaned up a little bit. It's a little bit better. Still soaking that. It's got a little on the inside of it, like it's supposed to have, you know. But, I'll show you right there. The chain has cracked the case right there.
Your crack is whack.
That pretty much happens to every 300EX. So, you see the holes and shit right there. So I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. It's worse than I thought now that I'm looking at it.
You guys silly? I'm still gonna send it.
It ain't going nowhere. It'll be here. See all those little rust spots? You ever wash the motor out today? It cleaned up pretty good though. Considering it was it's this color now. It was that color before. Alright guys, I gotta go pick up a fuel filter for the go-kart over there. And then we're gonna go get some JB weld for the holes on that case right there. I'm gonna see if I can fix it with JB weld. Probably not gonna work, but whatever. I'm gonna try it. But I'll see you when I get there. We're here. See if we can find out. Find out what we need. I got a motherfucking package. See? Power Sports Silver Store. Open it up. Plastic wrap, what I wanted. Oh no, more. Oh, baby. Now, technologies incorporated. Pistons with an attitude. For a TRX250X. This is not what this is. But it says it will. And I think it will. Dun, dun, dun. These are pretty pistons though. I will give it that. Cheap, but they're pretty. Okay, moment of truth. Oh shit! It's gonna work. It didn't even go all the way down like it was holding compression when I put it in there. Just look, you can hear it. It won't hit the ground. Watch. It will not hit this table. Listen. Oh, I lied, but you heard it. Go down easy. There it goes. Didn't hit the thing. Stuck. So there we go. Alright guys, we'll put that in a little bit. So just wait for it. Now I'm tightening up this bolt so my cylinders stay, and I can see how the piston will move. Alright, so I got the head in and the camshaft, and the timing chain is gonna work. So there's a little mark above this bolt. I'm pretty sure that it has to be straight up and down. We got this all set, that top dead center. I gotta find the head bolts, put them on, then find my gasket, put that on, wipe this cam off, and we'll put the cam chain tensioner in and be ready to mount the side. Put it all in it and see if it'll run. Oh yeah, we gotta put JB weld on that other side. So I got most of the motor put together. I did a lot of it off camera because it's just boring, just tightening up bolts. But I got the whole head on, got the timing chain tensioner in. I'm looking for a banjo bolt right now to fit in here. Just got one for the oil pump. I got one of them, but I guess he lost the other one or didn't give it to me or something. So I'm busy trying to find one that'll fit or make one. So I took the JB weld and put it around right here where that hole was. I know it's going to make the cover hard to get off if I ever have to take that off, but I don't want to buy one right now, and I'm pretty confident I can get that off because all that's a hole right there anyway. So JB weld's not really holding much on there. It's just kind of keeping it from leaking. So I'm going to let it dry. And then come back and check it, make sure it's sealed up, and then we can continue on building it and trying to start it up. If I get that hole covered up, I'm pretty confident that this thing will run. I got everything else on there. So I got all the holes covered up. The JB weld is hard.
That's what she said!
Another good one! You're on fire!
So, got a hold oil now, I'm sure. The transmission, everything's working. I don't know if it's timed. It should be timed right, but I'm not really sure. I don't know if the valves are set right, but it does turn over good. I'm gonna look around and see if I have the coil. I know he gave me the TDI, but I'm not sure what all I got. I know I don't have the original wiring harness. So I'm gonna have to take a look and see what I got and what I can come up with, and then we'll see if we can mount this up somewhere and try to fire it up. So I picked up some parts today to there's a piece of metal. Got some more metal sitting over there. And we're gonna build a frame, like mount for this engine, that way I can start it. I got some wiring shit so I can wire up the CVI and all that to my stator since I don't have a wiring harness. I'm gonna change out the batteries in this camera and then show you what I'm gonna do with the metal. Alright, I got this bent right there. What I'm gonna do is put it right here like that, bend it all the way around to where it lines up with all these mounts. Then get a piece of angle iron, make a tab for it to come off so I can bolt it up, weld it on there. Do it for the same on the other side, and then weld it all together. You make a bottom out of it. These won't fall.
I know what you're saying. You're so smart.
Alright, I got this pizza channel here and this welded onto it. That way I can put my flat bar in there. And now I'm going to make a handle. And put a piece down in, one that runs down in there. A handle that comes off, and then it's got another bar that comes down. And then that way I can bend all this. That way I can bend my flat bar where I need it. So I got this piece in here. I just got to cut it here, turn it over, make a handle, and then put another piece of it right there. So here's my metal bending tool that I made. You just put the flat stock in there and then bend it. I'll probably have to make a new handle because this one's kind of crooked and it hits right there. So, but it did the job of what I needed to do right now, and it's to make those. And they fit around my engine. Let's see, I'll show you. And then we're just gonna build the mounts. Take little flat pieces of steel and drill holes in them, and then weld them to this. Mount it all up, do it on the other side, and then we're gonna connect them at the bottom. I'll probably have to put some kind of risers on it, and then connect the risers together. So I got all these little pieces cut out. Got all 8 of them, and I'm just gonna bolt them up on here, then put my pieces down and weld them to it. So I got it all fitted up. Good enough anyway. There's a little space between these bottom ones. But now I just gotta go over here and tack it up, take it off, fully weld it. I gotta pick this thing up and carry it over to the welding table. So I'm gonna tack it, and then we're gonna take it off and weld it completely.
Nelson, honey, where have you been? Ha ha! Ha ha! Ha ha!
Alright, here's the first one I made. I had to go back and grind. Ouch! I had to go back down and grind these little tabs because I made it sit so close that the weld was blocking it and it wouldn't line up the holes anymore. So the next one I make, I'll probably have to use a TIG welder. That way I don't stack a bunch of weld on it. The only one that was a problem though was that corner right there because I couldn't get the flap disc in there. The rest of them I could put the flap disc on and just grind them down. That one right there was a pain though, as you can tell. But it fits up there. Now I just gotta go get this next one and put the mounts on and cut them out the way I need and get it lined up. So I'll flip this motor around, move everything out of my way. Now this one's gonna be probably be a pain. Now I gotta take this 1-inch square tubing and I got it marked right there. That way it's 7.5, but I gotta make a riser for that engine because the oil bolt, the drain bolt or whatever, sticks down further than the metal. So I'm gonna put this down, make risers, and then put a bottom on it. Alright guys, so after numerous times of wiring, I finally got it. So keep your eye on the spark plug. We'll see what we got. So guys, we finally got this Honda 250 motor sparking. So now we're going to put oil in it, put the plug in, make sure everything's timed right, and then we're going to attempt to start it. we'll probably just try to start it up here, see what it's going to do. I don't know if I'll be able to crank it over hard enough. But if not, we'll throw it on the floor on something. Mount it the same way. But yeah, I've had to, you see this mess up here, I've had to wire it up like 300 times. I've printed out a bunch of little wiring diagrams. And I ended up taking a Chinese, like a little 5-pin CDI, not the Chinese ones, and hooking it up. I can't do the DC CDIs, I don't understand them. It was driving me crazy. So I just went and got a 5-pin and hooked it up and it worked. But I'm gonna go ahead and put some oil in it, sit that case together, and then we'll see what we got.
Yeah, I know.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Ouch. Oh, it's scaring me now. Oh, try again here a minute. I went ahead and slapped the carburetor on.
One eternity later.
Here we go. It's running. This right here is my wiring. It's a mess. See the blue wire? That's my cool power. Then this right here is just a ground. The black one of the black ones is a ground, and then the other one is my pickup line, the blue and yellow one down there. And then the orange one is my power. It's an AC CDI mess right now. As soon as I get some better fittings, I'm gonna try to find a CDI plug like that. That way I can wire one up. CDI light. Pretty cool. I got 2 of them. It looks like it'll get on the scooter. Turn signals. Thanks, Lido. That's pretty cool. Brake levers. With the switch. Cool. Got 2 of them. Awesome. Here we got quick levers for our brake levers. That's cool. I didn't expect all that. You got some Luke's Rock stickers.
Two little Lucha Cabra. We got these. Shall we? And then we got a Lucha Mob.
What is this? This is EZ30. This is the one I'm probably going to end up putting on the CT70. It's got a mount. That way you can actually use a throttle. Oh, I'll put this on the go-kart. Here's a Bacootie. Get a little tiny hole in it though. I don't know what that's gonna fit. It's tiny.
That's what she said.
That's a 250 carb. Small though. But it go like that. So thanks Dorito. Shout out. Loving all this stuff. I found a good place for all these Lucha Mob stickers. Redoing the Lucha Cabre. Lucha Mob. Always have it. Man, get over about doing this stuff. Well, I'm out here guys. See you later. Peace. Hit the like button, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff, and I'll see you later.
Go.